in charge of their ministry to God. Number one, unique location of the book of Joshua.
지금 이제 이스라엘 백성에게 하나님께서 주실 걸 다 주셨어요.
So God gave everything He planned to Israelis already.
우리는 어떻게 살아야 되나?
Now, how do Israelis to live?
내 생각대로 내 마음대로 사는 건가?
Was it that they had to live by their thoughts and their wants?
제사장 나라니까.
Because they were the chosen people.
That's why 창세기 12장 1절 3절 아브라함에게 주신 복을
Genesis chapter 12, when God gave the blessings to Abraham,
그렇게 살도록 해야 된다는 거예요.
they had to follow.
이게 자수아의 1장 3동안 and 8
Verse 8.
yeah.
Okay. So that's mentioned in Joshua chapter 1, verse 1 to 8.
yeah. 그래서 우리가 드디어 이제 자수아가 이렇게 지파별로 땅을 분배를 해줘요.
So
자수아가 들어가서 이렇게 아까 루벤 줬죠? 단 아까 여기 주세요. PPT.
can you look at the PPT, please?
이렇게 주잖아요. 아세 그다음에 이렇게 여기 지파별로 이렇게 다 주는 거예요. 문하세 하나를 봐. 여기 루다.
So since they are in land of Canaan, Joshua divided all that land and gave it to the tribes.
11 지파.
11 tribes.
So one is who? Why? One is who? Yes, no?
One of the tribes is who? Can you name that?
Yeah.
Can you name one?
Levi.
So he didn't give the land to Levites. You know why? Because they were the prophets. Uh-huh.
그 대신 뭐를 줬느냐? 성읍을 몇 개를 줬느냐?
God gave the temples to the Levite people.
48.
48 temples.
So everywhere they gave to the 48. So this is Shepard. So 48 신명기 그게 33:10 해서 율법을 가리키고 신명기
Deuteronomy
33
chapter 33 10 verse 10 chapter 33 verse 10
chapter 33 and 10
uh-huh.
율법을 가리켜서 그때 이제 모세가
The laws were given to the people of Israelis. The last one is 사사기. 사사기가 Judges. Uh-huh. Look at the Judges briefly. Page 97. Page 97. Uh-huh.
Next page. 여기 보면 사사기는 사사기도 중요한 포인트는 하나님이 다른 민족에게 복을 얻게 제사장들의 사명을 감당하라고 가나안에 들어왔는데 우상을 섬겼던 거예요.
Who, his people?
가나안에서 이제 12지파하고 자수가
들어갔잖아.
이제 nobody 리더 없잖아요. 리더가. 그러니까 하나님께서 사사를 주신 거예요. 대신 킹이 없으니까 사사를 줬어요. 거기에 기도원, 상성, 뭐 만찬 이익다, 많은 12사도를 줬어요. 12사도. 시대마다. 12사도인데 시대마다 이렇게 돌아가신 흩어다는 사람 이렇게 해서 사건이 뭐냐면은 미가 신상 사건이라고 했어요. 미가 그게 사사기 17 and 18.
Okay, let me explain, please. Okay, so Book of Judges is after Joshua passed away, there were no leader, no king, so the judges were ruling the land. That's what we call it, Judges, Book of Judges. Yeah. And
What's
사사들이,
사사들이 전부 다 별로 괜찮았다는 얘기.
so those judges
하나님의 뜻대로 하지 않고
weren't obedient to God's rules and command. Yes.
오케이.
can I ask a question?
Yes.
What are the qualifications of judges?
What qualification?
Yeah.
Okay. 사사가 되기
How
위해서
do they
무슨
become a
qualification?
judge?
그거는
leader?
그거는 하나님이 정한 거예요. 하나님이.
So he just appointed.
Yeah, he just appointed.
So God just appointed a person to be judge.
Ah.
At
I
the
don't know.
time.
They don't say the Bible, so I don't know.
Oh.
But we
So it doesn't
I'm,
say.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Nobody 뭐 투표해서 된 것도 아니고.
So nobody chose them.
Yeah, but they don't Bible. What? No, you know the somebody the pastor.
So
how they can do 사사.
so
사사를 어떻게 된 거예요?
so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 judges at the time, which is Othniel, Ehud, Deborah, Gideon,
Oh.
Jephthah,
Okay.
Samson.
Yeah.
And we don't have the background story of how they become judges.
I think a lot of them are leaders when it comes to war, right? Like Gideon, like Samson, they are best fighter or something like that.
So Gideon, we have the story.
Right.
Samson, we have the story.
Right.
I don't know much about Othniel, Ehud, Ipta, Deborah. Yeah, so I guess we just have to read through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 그런데 하나님께서는 다른 사람이 죄 짓는 거는 그냥 아무 말 안 해요. 근데 레위들이 죄를 졌어요. 레위들. You know the way?
Levi,
제사장들.
oh,
사사들이 죄를 졌어요.
okay.
사사들.
So
리더가.
I see. So at the time of Judges, after Joshua died in land of Canaan,
근데
God was seeing the judges and chief priests were committing sin.
Oh.
They weren't following the
and,
rules.
and then two big 사건이 있었던 거예요.
So there were two big events took place.
One is like the chapter 17
Chapter 17,
and through 18.
18, chapter 17 through 18.
Yeah.
Do you read it?
Yeah.
Chapter,
그 코리아 네이트 미가 시상.
okay. Deuteronomy 17 through 18.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay.
그 읽으면
Let me see. Okay. So,
그냥 가르쳐주고.
Yeah.
미가 시상.
Write it.
미가 시상.
네가 신상 사건.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 네가 신상 사건. So, chapter 17 and 18, there's one of the big events.
Okay.
Place.
Another is like the number
Second one is
레이 첩 사건. 그러니까 레이를 갖다가 레이들이 첩을 들여가지고 그 첩을 죽였어요. 그 사건.
so
레이
there's,
첩 사건.
so there's another one about Levites who have concubines, and the concubine got killed.
예, 엄청난 레이가 죽였어. 지네가 엄마한테 짓고 지네가 죽여서 애를 일곱 명.
Okay, so read that.
예.
So that's
사사기 19장에서 마무리 이거 되게 중요한 거예요. 너 마무리 너 마무리
To wrap up,
마무리
okay, just a minute. Wrap up, page 98. Who volunteered to read wrap up on page 98?
아니 자기가 있고 기도를
Okay, I'll read it. And somebody who volunteered to wrap up, do the wrap up prayer. Prayer.
Is it pastor?
Anyone? Okay, thank you, sir.
Better, right?
Okay, I'll read wrap up page 98, and our beloved pastor will do the wrapping up prayer for us. The period of the judges. Will it end as a failure? It looks like what God has said in Genesis chapter 12. All peoples on earth will be blessed through you. May not come true. God chose Israel over many other countries because he wanted to establish a national priest, model, and blessing. However, there is nothing but despair in the book of Judges. It looks like Israel came all the way here only to mess things up. When you read the stories of Micah's idol and the Levites concubine, there seemed to be no hope. Why did they have to suffer from the period of the judges? Maybe it would have been better if God had given them a king right away, just like other nations. Next week, we will study more on Judges in order to understand the story of King David and other kings. Let's look forward to it.
Okay, everybody, thank you. 챕터 여기 보면 17도 한번 보여드릴게요. Next 이거는
Go to page 101, where there's a lesson 7. David, you are a model king after my own heart. So they are introducing King David. My tongue is not working properly anymore. Okay, all right. Would you do the honor of wrapping up with the prayer, sir?
I guess if the